So let's actually do a historic team, just for the fun of it. Like, yeah, let's try to win with a very perimeter challenge team. Speaking of offensive or players who are challenged with shooting, who can still shoot, like Elgin Baylor's given a good 3-point rating here. Of course, he was a good mid-range shooter, but maybe a little bit different than expected. Pretty weak. But see, this team is rated a 93. So why is it even in tier 3? That's what I have to wonder. I guess it's relative, like historic, but that's not really fair. Why should why should you have to play as like 80, 70, 80 teams in this third tier and play against a 93? Even though they are challenged somewhat offensively, size-wise, and perimeter-wise, their rating is still extremely high. Okay. So even though I'm the higher rated team, unless you play it really the right way, you're going to get yourself in trouble, which I'm kind of doing right now. So West has one of the best mid-range shots that you're ever going to see. I'm turning it over all clumsy like, man, I'm playing really bad today. Of course, you got to watch the three, and I'm not going to be able to match his threes. So the key is, what is that, West? The key is just to play good defense, and again, Baylor is going to be able to hit threes. Obviously, West can. Although I remember struggling doing that with West. Obviously, you got to take the mid-range, score inside, do what you can. That was a good recovery. See, I saw it coming. That's an acceptable recovery because I went early with it. And again, these guys are making step-back perfect releases. Not much I can do about it. You can match him with West, but Stick Barnett, I don't know that I'm really going to make those kind of shots. Baylor is very smooth in the paint. I got to get maybe something going to him. Bertans is going to make it. Oh, no. That's Kuzma. Okay. This is what can happen sometimes. That's why I like these historic teams. They force you to come up with something a little bit creative. So he can make those, and I make the perfect release. He's only a C+, but this is what I mean. Like, is he really... Should he really be a three-point shooter? It's hard to know because there was no three-point line, but he was a great scorer, so I guess I'll give it to you there. Highest point total in a finals game, 61. Of course, they lost that game, I'm pretty sure. I forget who it was even against. Probably the Celtics. Lakers, Celtics denied him a ring time and again. Almost denied West too, but obviously he got one. So it's 5-10. I just have to, again, stop him from scoring as easily. Playing defense is really the key here. Good foul there. I didn't do that. So yeah, this is like going to be one of the first times with the 2K game that I don't actually unlock all the historic teams if I don't play it more coming up. Just so slow with that recovery. Like, there's nothing I can do there. Is West already subbed out? That's a horrible idea. West has to play like the whole game. There's no way I can... Because if he plays it right, too, he knows I'm not going to be able to shoot. And why is Nelson driving like... Okay, I mean, again, Baylor's going to carry me from three, even though he's not a good three-point shooter, truly. Even under these circumstances, he's the best we have, so... Yeah, that's a good recovery. Good steal. Again, this team's rating is good. You gotta make a shot at some point in your life here, so that's good. This is how we chip our way back in. Those 2 threes by Baylor are so important, though. So Baylor actually has to be able to do that. You gotta live with some of those. Now, this is what I want to see Baylor do. Make a shot on the break. Bradley Beal cannot stop you, dude. A little bit too much action there. Little bit too much. Okay. It was a good idea. He's good at those fast break things. He's good in the paint. He can shoot. He's going to be a great offensive option, so I just have to use him. And, I mean, at some point, this is going to be going to have to be what I'm doing. I'm just going to jack it up because, again, nobody else can do it, so I have to do it. Okay. A little bit too easy. We got +5. And again, let's give him like an ISO situation where he's going to be worried about that. And then you just come all the way and just dunk it. Amazing. Amazing. That's what you have to do. Now, why is West out of the game for so long? That's what I don't get. Baylor is just going to destroy you, dude. I don't care. Get a fast break for him. Play some good D. Why are we doubling? Why are we doubling? Oh. That's what's going to happen is offensive rebounds, but good tenacity there. That was... You knew I was going to try to get it to him. He's carrying me. He has like all my points pretty much. Doesn't he? He might have like all of them. Let me actually look. He's hit at least like 2 threes and a 2. Wow, we just got to hang in there. Baylor has 8, so I was right. 2 threes and a 2. Who else even scored? West scored like once inside the paint. Why the heck is West not in? Like, if you're not in now, what are you going to be in for? Like, you can't be tired. Okay. Oh, he is in the game, and I got so distracted by that that I actually turned it over. Amazing. Why would you go in on that, and why would we allow that on a big? Why wouldn't you just go out and try to do some other moves like in the paint? Okay, we need... Oh, this is a good thing. Actually, a fade. But West should be able to... West should be able to do that, but... You got to, at some point there, pull up just for a mid-range and settle for that. Which is not a settle. It's his best shot. One of the best shots you've ever seen. Okay, dude. That is not good. Can Barnett hit a 3? I mean, I'm jacking up 3s for a team that shouldn't be able to hit them, that played when the line didn't exist. But I guess they extrapolate. If you were a good mid-range shooter, especially a deep mid-range shooter, you should be able to hit some of them. Like, I've hit more 3s than him. But somehow, you know, I'm losing. I don't get that. He's getting a ton of offensive rebounds and stuff, scoring in the paint. We don't have enough bigs to really challenge it. Imagine this team against like Shaq or somebody. How the fuck are they going to defend the guy? Even great centers like Ben Wallace and not even so much just size, but Ben Wallace and Mutombo couldn't guard Shaq. So how the fuck is LaRusso going to guard him? He fouls him. I just have to stay in the game a little bit here and find a thing. Baylor's going to get tired. Can West carry it a little bit? I'm not playing very well with West. I'm really not. He knows that like nobody else can score, so that's going to be the problem. 12 to 15, 3 to 6. It's just hard to hang in there. This is the one thing that protects me from the AFK stuff too, is just that I can pause for 3 minutes. That is a very good feature to have. West all the way. Good fake. Good score. Excellent. West, good. Yeah, I end up scoring more with West in the paint than with the mid-range. I don't know why. I guess I struggle with his release, but that is really... I mean, he can just win the game by himself with mid-range shots. That's all you got to do. And he... Oh, yeah, he gets a lot of clutch steals, too. I forgot. He's a very, very clutch player. So now we need to get something going in, like, the sort of open court here. That is Baylor with the 3. There you go. Now, he must think I'm a tryhard. I have played with this team a lot over the years. I like it. Because you are challenged in size and you're challenged in sort of shooting, but you manage to make it work. Whether, again, I was just complaining, Mike Conley's never made that many 3s in his life. Elgin Baylor's never made a single 3 in his life, but he's made like 5 in this game. You know, you're not going to score in the paint too easily here, so... What can you do? A lot of these other players are not that good. They're relying a lot on West. I should be hitting mid-range at least with West. We've at least settled the score down a bit. And so what am I going to do here? He should be cognizant at least of Baylor. So he's going to worry about the 3. And then we're going to get a 2 out of it, or he's going to get not even blocked, just grabbed out of the air. Amazing. Oh, I thought I got it. He could just even post up there. Why are we doubling on this? Just stay. Just stay, stay. Okay, wait. That's not a good shot. Gotta play with a bit of speed here. Nobody can get that shit, though. Yeah, I'm struggling using West in the perimeter. He would just take these mid-range shots right so easily. I can't seem to get the rhythm with it. Like, that's all you got to do. Like, dribble up and just shoot it. That's it. And he'll make those 9 times out of 10. Oh, nice little under the basket move. Baylor has 13. And again, he wasn't necessarily the power dunker that they make him look in this game, but that's fine too. Either way, he can finish easily in the paint. Let's look at it here. What are we doing? Let's use a different screen than just Baylor. We're going to tire Baylor out. He's not going to be able to make it. I only really trust Baylor in this way. Dunk it. Okay, dude. He's going to carry me the whole way. This is where you kind of spam timeouts just to give them time to rest. That's the right way to do it. And he's so smooth on defense, too. Like, he can keep up with people. They did a good job, actually, designing how Baylor works. He threw it against the fucking thing. Keep going, Baylor. Keep going. Get it back. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it, dude. Look at it, dude. He's a god, dude. He's going to have 61 in this game. Just forget it, dude. He is destroying, but I'm still barely hanging in there. Beal is a great player, too, now, at this point, at least. Never would have guessed. That's one of those over-under things nobody would have gotten right, that Bradley Beal would lead the league in scoring. That is not something anybody ever predicted. Oh, that is a surprising one that he makes that. This is his first points. So everybody's going to get tired. They only have so many people even on the roster. Some of these old teams get the rosters cut short because, I don't know, some of the people just can't get permission to be in it or whatever. Because they definitely have more players than what they show. Look at that. Look at that. Holy shit, dude. Nice little fake there. Look at this, dude. The two-man show. Literally, West and Baylor will score every fucking point, and I'm fine with that. He's going to take a jump shot. He's not even going to take any shot. So we survived the onslaught. Look at how hard we have to try to do this. And the only guy capable of making a perimeter shot is really Baylor. I mean, West can, but I'm not using him. That's really my big weakness. Why am I a better shooter with Baylor than I am with West? Like, what's wrong with me? I should call some timeouts to give him rest. Just play good D, and that'll solve a lot of your problems. Just switch. Barnett isn't too bad. But there's nothing you can do about that. I should just spam timeout calls just to really give them a chance to rest. It's just not going to be enough otherwise. And, like, what else am I going to do with the timeouts? It's already the third quarter. It's not like I need them. Let's not get too comfortable. We try to do some ISO action with Baylor. Scare him outside, then we scare him inside, then just keep going with it. I don't know how much this really does for your rest, but even though you get the mic'd up moments, that's not even true. Let's just do them all, honestly. Get them fully rested. I should actually look to see how much do you actually get for each timeout. I should know that as somebody who's played these games for so long. Let's do... Honestly, let's do them all until like maybe 1 or 2. Let's do them till 2. So see, you might think, oh, this is cheese, but technically it's cheese that you don't call timeouts in the first place. Like, by the time you get to the third quarter, you should have already called quite a few. So you're kind of depriving your players of rest. And this is a team that, of course, relies very heavily on its stars here. So he's almost fully rested, which means he should last pretty much till the end of the game. So, of course, we can't make that. I'm looking at Baylor, and I'm thinking to myself, what kind of smooth moves you got for me? Okay, that wasn't too bad, but it's just kind of bad positioning. You got to be careful not to sprint too much here, because then you'll tire your people out. This is Nito, the first of the dead. Yeah. Just wait. See, now he might just... Wow, dude. I'm about to talk trash. He might just give that up, but dunk it. That's it. Done. It's a Dr. J pose. Nothing you can do about it. Perfect. Just got to take advantage of those when you can do it. Defense. Clutch defense. Show him the heart of these older players. Everybody's always talking trash. Don't let him get away with that. None of this. Dunk it. There you go. Dunk and a foul. Look at him, dude. This is all heart. You don't have the talent. You don't have the athleticism. You can't shoot. Just make him quit, dude. You got all the advantages in the world, and you're still getting beat. Look at you, dude. All these people talking trash. This is how it would look in real life. They would still beat you. Not that the Wizards are a very good team anyway, but... Okay, that's good. I'm surprised I lost to Dallas. That was kind of disappointing.